Hello everyone, I'm Botu Chicken and welcome to my reaction of what day is it even? March 27th, 2025 Nintendo Direct. Um I'm recording this at 11:48 a.m. I will warn you, I woke up about 70 minutes. Well, I set my alarm for 9 cuz I knew like all right, a Direct at 10. I'm probably not going to make it, but I can sure try to record it on time. Um Woke up again at 10:05. Figured it was too late. Got out of bed at 10:30. I'm sleepy, but don't look at me, and it'll be okay. I spent like 20 minutes trying to get his webcam set up because Windows 11 likes to mess things. But whatever. It's this Nintendo Day, and it's gonna be that again in I think 6 days. Yeah, because the next, not to date the video or anything, but next Wednesday is the Switch 2 little bonanza. In terms of today, I'm not like this is a great thing to say before one of these videos. I don't really care. Like, not in a bad way. I'm like, I know I'm not going to be playing any of this stuff for like a year. And I don't know. I don't really have my hopes up too high. Not that I'm not going to enjoy this, but I mean, I'm looking forward to Prime 4, Metroid. I think it looks really cool. And I did a series on the original Metroid Prime for 3 episodes, and then I put it off, and then Prime Remaster got announced. So I don't know what I'm doing with that. I haven't uploaded any of that stuff, but I had a good time. It felt like even for the GameCube version, which I was playing, it just felt really immersive. I guess like as someone who doesn't really play games like that, I guess maybe it's. I feel like for people who do play games like that as well, tend to give Metroid the edge there. So I don't know. I thought it was cool. Um, But yeah, I mean, I'm not one of those fanboys freaking out at the new game. I think Metroid is just kind of a series I have a strong fondness for, and that's kind of the extent. I still haven't finished Dread. I have, I think I finished releasing the episodes. I think I have 200 videos at least. I think it's 300 now, unreleased, sitting on hard drives. I gotta work on. I think I finished my Dread series that I have recorded. I have like one more episode to record, which is the finale, and I've been too afraid to fight the bad guy in that, so I just haven't. So I gotta do that eventually. But yeah, I like the series. I think it's really neat. So hopefully, I mean, it seems like they have like an all star group of little characters making this game. So I have high hopes for it. Beyond that, I kind of forgot about Pokemon Legends ZA. I just heard about that a couple days ago. I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing. I saw the trailer like a month ago for Pokemon Day, and it looked fine. I mean, I'll probably get it eventually. I'll probably enjoy it, but like I'm not. I have Violet. I have Arceus. Um, yeah, I mean I like them. People complain. I mean I like them. They're kind of I wouldn't call them interchangeable, but I feel like this game is kind of just two of them combined. Kind of like the structure of Arceus combined with the locales ish of Violet, or at least like in the form of like the more city. But I think it'll be neat. I'm 20 episodes into Violet and 8 episodes into Arceus, so like I'm a I'm not close to finishing them. So I don't really have that itch to play another. I've been reacting for a little while now, but yeah, I do find Violet interesting because I got kind of obsessed with Violet when I first picked it up, relatively soon after it came out, and that I remembered. I remembered yesterday. There's one point like a little afterward where like I was gonna record episode 21. I had the game pulled up and like my game cap, like all my recording ready to go, and I was about to hit record, and I just thought, you know what, I just don't care, and then I just gave up. I just didn't do it, which I can't think of another series or game I've done that for. Not against the game. I don't know. I just didn't really. I feel like Pokemon. A lot of my series either tend to be recorded within like a binge, or in terms of like Metroid Dread, where it's like every year I record a session on it. Um, Pokemon, I don't think works like that. I think I have to actually binge it. So yeah, if I'm not into it, it doesn't really work. Beyond that, I think Layton still needs to be showed up. Professor Layton in the Steam World, whatever it was called. Uh, yeah, because I think it was I think it was June. Maybe even not shown off. I forget when. I forget if it was 2023 or 2024. But I don't think it's really been showed off much since that initial trailer. Um, I've never really talked. I don't think I talked about this in one of these things, mainly because I never played Hollow Knight, but potentially Silksong. I don't know. I think the game looks cool, but I haven't watched the trailer probably since 2019. Or I think there's a 2023 trailer, maybe. Not sure. I'm just playing with my water bottle. I'm not even drinking it. Um, I don't know. I have Hollow Knight in my Steam library, and I think it looks really cool. I just never really got around to playing it, so whoops. But I don't know. It seems like I've been somewhat following the I would say the hype train, or more like the suffering train from the fans, and it sounds like maybe something today. I don't know. Beyond that, I'm not really expecting a whole lot. I remember hearing rumors about a Planet Robobot remaster a little while ago, back when this was meant to be. Oh, they're having a February Direct this year, and then that didn't happen. And yeah, this was kind of rumored. I mean, I would say this is rumored out of the heck, but they're all kind of like they all kind of get leaked or rumored, or people pick one of their usual days in a month and like, oh, wow, look at me, I'm so smart. I don't know who's right. If they are right, I don't know what intent. Like, I know there's like editors and whatnot that go into this, but that's a lot of people who have access to leak. So yeah, beyond that, I'm not expecting a whole lot. I mean, it's only 30 minutes. I don't know. I feel like if they announce Robobot Remastered, at least has like something to warrant this. I'm guessing Prime 4 is going to be the main show today, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like they would just make that a Twitter trailer if they didn't have some other stuff to show off, even if it's just more information or things they're proud of. So I guess we can just roll in because I've been yapping for 8 minutes now. I'm recording, correct? I am recording. I have like severe anxiety with recording, especially with OBS. Elgato always shows me when I'm recording. With OBS, I have to like check. All right, here we go. Let's do this. As I said, I'm running off a Boost shake. I have a mountain of bottles next to me. Oh, I paused it. I thought it was going. There we go. What's the quality of this at? 480p. What is Nintendo doing to me? Oh my goodness. 1080p. There we go. Alright. If you want to see a cool direct, check out the Homeless Core 7/17/24 direct from my main channel now, Homeless Core. I spent a while on that parody thing. You should look at it. Oh yeah, Dragon Quest. They're starting with this? Okay. Yeah, remember they announced 1 and 2. I'm wondering... I think 1 and 2 are meant to be for later on, so I guess, yeah, they haven't come out yet. I think 3 came out. I think I remember seeing a video on 3. Maybe. It looks neat. I mean, I think it's cool. I'm not sure. I'm guessing these are the first remakes of these games. I don't know if there's... I mean, either way, that they look great, and... I mean, they should be preserved, so... Might as well preserve them in the fanciest way possible. I'm assuming this is 1 and 2. That makes sense from what I know about the announcement. It is strange that they would start with this, but I guess that's kind of a sign. A sign to not just lower your expectations. Alright. That's going to transition into a logo. It did not. Okay, it was looking like that. Okay. Oh, she's doing a dance. My eyes are being treated right now. Everything else doesn't... I'm not really being called to, but... Cool. Oh, okay. I saw 3 and I was really confused there. Okay, yeah, 1 and 2 makes sense. I guess they're together. They seem to be marketing them together. It's like one package. I guess it could be like digitally separately, but physically together, maybe? I don't care.
We'll
I'm
be
yapping.
providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
No. No way.
We'll also have a Nintendo Direct.
Yeah,
for
we get
Nintendo
it.
Switch 2
We all know
April 2nd.
that.
So
Everyone
stay
watching
tuned
this
for that
video is
as
well
well.
aware of that.
What you just saw
What is on my
Dragon Quest
desk?
1 and 2 HD 2D remake
Chips? Oh my
from
goodness.
Square Enix.
Enix. I've never heard it pronounced that
Another
way.
character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits?
I don't know.
We hope you're excited for
I don't
more
know.
information in the future.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
let's
at this
see
point
the
where
first
I remember that I have to like fake I have to talk about
Escape
something.
from dire straits.
I see fingers. I like them. No hope. Is this like a V? This kind of looks like a VR kind of.
2 minutes.
Not for
until
Switch, at
oxygen
least, but like,
zero.
kind of get that first person. What the heck was that? This is like some Danganronpa thing.
The latest entry in the the Somnium
The
Files series.
the heck is this?
stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission.
I can
is
count the
to track
pixels in
down
some of these
Aiba,
scenes.
an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious
Oh my gosh, why is it so
escape.
pixelated? I don't think that's like a
Interviews to investigate
that's
Iris'
not like a
whereabouts.
an art style, is it? I think it's just pixelated.
Into a subject's dreams
Holy
to
moly,
reveal
this.
clues
You
hidden
know what? We
deep
really
within
need
their
Switch
psyche.
2.
And
I'm really
solve
getting that impression
mind-bending
here.
puzzles in an explorable environment.
Okay.
Everything
I'm not sure if I want to
you
keep
need
making
will
fun of
bring
this game or
one
actually
step
pay attention to what it's
closer
about. It's really hard to tell.
Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris. No sleep for
This is
Konami
funny.
Date
I'm enjoying
The
this.
Somnium Files.
Alright,
Launches
July,
on
okay.
Nintendo Switch system, July 25th.
Doesn't say exclusive, I don't think. I don't know.
Unleash the supernatural.
Okay, I'll take note of that. Tect. Oh, this is gonna be a rough video for me. I'm gonna be having a rough time today. I just need to see Metroid, something
Classic
Nintendo, and I
Atlas
can yap
action
about that.
RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced
Sega,
gameplay.
I don't think I've heard of this game.
Set in the capital
Maybe.
city in the year Taisho 20.
I don't know.
Ryo Kuzunoha makes
Is there anything- is there anything I
his
can do?
apprentice detective.
I'm looking around my desk, see if I can play with
He also
anything.
fights alongside
Here's
demons
Andreas.
such as Devil
It's
Slayer.
it's been a
To
little while
protect
for
the
him.
capital,
He's
Ryo
hanging
must
in there.
investigate a series of supernatural
I forgot he existed
cases.
actually.
Fight in
Yeah,
real-time
I've been doing
alongside
well.
demons you summon.
You know, I've been getting some
Work with your
sleep.
demons to strike an enemy's weak
Despite
point,
what my eyes
then
were telling you.
follow up with a
Um,
powerful attack.
Videos are coming
Cooperation is
soon.
the key to victory.
I was gonna say videos are coming soon.
To allies.
They're not. I have a ton of stuff edited.
Also be useful
It's just a matter of when I feel like
outside
making thumbnails, and usually try to make them in like
their
batches.
powers are helpful in
So,
finding solutions
and usually
to
like I'm
investigations.
Homeless Score is my main channel now. I'll link that in the description.
Guide Ryo through a
Um,
series of strange
So usually whenever I'm
incidents
burnt out from that, then I come back over to this,
as he
what I
uncovers
call
a
video
conspiracy
junk
that
food,
will shake the capital
pretty
to its
much,
core.
where it's way less edited than what I'm
Ryo
used to
Remastered,
making.
The Mystery
So,
of the Soulless Army launches
Oh, it's
on
Atlas,
Nintendo
okay.
Switch, June 19th.
they credited Sega.
Pre-orders begin later
Okay.
today on Nintendo eShop.
Something cool. See Mario.
Consume darkness.
This is a Pac-Man game,
With
right?
your memories gone, you have been summoned
This is
to
the
a
Pac-Man game?
strange,
I see a yellow
unfamiliar
ball.
world
Yeah, Shadow Labyrinth. This is that. This is
where
that
you're
game.
greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck.
This is weird.
But who is
I
this
never-
spherical stranger?
I never really
Mysterious,
looked into this game. I remember seeing like
Your
they're making a
battle for
Pac-Man
survival
Pac-Man Metroidvania.
As Puck guides you on your
Puck.
journey, you'll delve deeper into the
This is funny.
expansive world.
It looks interesting. I wonder if
Examine your
it's
surroundings.
if I
You
could
can
get this on
create
Steam.
and combine with Puck to
Oh, this is
explore
cool.
areas you couldn't reach before. But tread lightly.
This is weird,
Creatures
'cause, like,
inhabiting
they're
this
not, like,
world
they're-
will prove hostile.
They're
Facing
tapping into
opposing
Pac-Man, but they're not
enemies,
like
you and
saying
Puck
it
can
is.
temporarily fuse into the Gaia
That's
form
funny.
to unleash
What the
powerful
heck?
attacks.
All right,
By
that's
consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities.
huh. Looks cool.
Work to uncover
I feel like this is the first game I might actually play at some point in this presentation. I think I'm actually interested in doing this eventually. Yeah, this is weird. If I get this on sale on Steam, I could definitely see myself trying it out in like 10 years.
The rhythmic march begins.
I recognize that icon.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
Maybe?
Play your
I feel like I recognize the designs.
to the Patapon
They
army.
do seem like a DS kind of little, like a DSiWare or something. I'm getting those vibes from this.
Patapon has them attack.
Huh.
And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
Huh. Okay.
The horse riding Kibapon.
I'm not really sure what to like compare this to. This does look pretty original.
To take on hordes of fierce foes.
Some interesting
Plus,
music.
new features have been
I can say that.
So you can advance to the beat of your own drum.
This looks neat. I'm not. I guess this is one of those games that I am never gonna play, but I can definitely respect it at least. Patapon. It's fun to say at least.
July 11th.
Another Namco game too, huh? All right. Oh, it's dark. This is gonna be big.
Welcome to
Oh,
Town.
Dragon
A
Quest
cozy
something.
place nestled in a
Dragon
green
Quest
swamp
Heroes?
valley.
They're builders. Is that what it's called?
This is where your new life begins.
Oh, Harvest Moon. Okay. I forget. Wait. So Story of Seasons is the new Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon is fake Harvest Moon. I think that's. I think that's how it works. Is this new? I wasn't paying attention to the name. I feel like I don't remember hearing about a new Harvest Moon game. So I'm guessing this is new. Maybe. I'm not sure. I think the new Harvest Moon games. Okay. Fake new Harvest Moon games were pretty hated, and I'm not sure how the new real Harvest Moon games have been receiving. I'm not sure if they've been positive or more negative. I remember seeing one. It looked rough. It looked rough, especially on Switch. I feel like this is probably like a new announcement the way they're treating this, which is cool. I forget who publishes this. Is this Namco too?
Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar
Marvelous. Okay.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Actually, Marvelous would be a different company, I guess. Maybe, or I forget how it is anymore.
To the latest entry in the Story of Seasons
Well, he's talking.
series.
He's talking, so this is big.
Next, please take a look at this.
All right, this is probably maybe Metroid Prime. Yeah, this is Metroid Prime. The Batbirds things, yeah, those were in the trailer. I think. Okay, there we go. It looked like a bit more medieval or something, so I wasn't even sure there. I gotta say, YouTube compression is not doing this any favors, but I feel like on the Switch itself it's gonna look really cool. I feel like is the suit a little different too? Like just overall build, maybe. I mean, I would hope it is. Oh, does he? Yeah, this is that theme.
Planet Vuros.
Vuros.
Here,
Okay.
Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
I'm very thankful they changed the narrator for this one bit.
In order to survive and escape
It's actually like
this
serious
planet
for
she was
once.
unexpectedly transported to. Samus must
Yeah, it's
steal
crazy.
stone
We have not
figures
seen this
and
game.
other relics to carve a path forward.
Since September, maybe. I think it was September. Yeah, like it's been ages. It doesn't feel like it, but it really has.
She's not alone though.
What?
Hordes,
No.
alien creatures living in the jungle.
Those are cool.
Waiting to strike.
Yeah, it definitely feels like one of the most modern Nintendo games I've seen in a while. That's a silly looking thing. Yeah, I can't really sit here and say, oh, this is new. I've never even touched 2 and 3.
Samus is granted
But
mysterious and ancient powers.
Looks pretty cool.
Psychic abilities.
This is the one game I'm looking forward to, and I can't. I have nothing to
These
say about
powers
it.
allow Samus to
Psychic
operate
psychic
mechanisms
abilities. Okay.
and to open doors.
She could open doors now.
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams
Huh.
with the power of her mind.
Yeah, it is interesting how like what this will be like, given like all those like big
Mind
names in the
were
industry.
these
Like
powers bestowed upon
I think like a
Samus.
bunch of like Halo developers maybe were part of it. I could be wrong, but yeah, like how those ideas will translate it. What the heck is this? Yeah, it's funny seeing like that. I guess her suit in that high quality that isn't like some fan render.
And what will be her fate
A robot.
after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time.
Carvex. Okay, got Carvex in this game? I don't believe it. They don't have. They do not have a date. So surely it's at least summer. Chosen one. Okay. I guess I'm the chosen one now. Ooh. Guessing this is not Samus? It is Samus, maybe. Am I supposed to get something from that?
It looks like even more challenges await Samus.
Okay. I don't think that was Dark Samus.
We hope you're looking forward to exploring with
Oh, she has,
Samus's
like, that-
new psychic abilities.
Little ball on top of her head. I guess that's like,
Okay.
oh, the
let's move
psychic
on
stuff.
to
I
some
don't.
more
That
headlines.
seems like a random thing to add. Okay, sure.
Ready to stir up
Stir
some
up mischief. Wow.
Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical
Huh.
potion cafe.
Oh, it's Disney?
As the
Okay.
newest
I was
potion
not ready
the
for that.
first cafe.
Out of curiosity, how
Concoctions for Disney
Oh, we're not
villains.
even halfway done.
And get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange
Alright.
elixirs. Then serve them to your
Well.
villainous visitors, including
let's
Ursula
let's
and
discuss. I
Gaston.
have my
With
have my
help from
Garfield
Yzma,
little
you can upgrade
fella
your
back
abilities
on
to
my
do some
mic.
wildly wicked creations. The
Another
potions you
game.
make can influence
I'm
each
sure it's
customer's
perfectly
storylines,
fine. I have nothing
leading
to say.
different outcomes
I'm
every
afraid to
time
check
you
my
play.
Switch actually.
Who knows what
Okay, I
mystery
checked it. It's
might
it
happen.
looks normal.
Disney
I've been playing a lot of
Villains
Stardew
First
Valley lately.
Cafe
I played
launches on Nintendo Switch
at
later
least
today.
30 hours. It was rough for a week straight. I was just playing it, and I 100%ed it. So
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
I achieved perfection in Stardew Valley. So I think I have 230 hours in total. So
Welcome to Witchbrook
I'm just
College,
saying,
where students strive to
if you
master
haven't,
the
that's
magical arts.
yeah, pretty cool.
During
I knew this
class,
was
use
Chucklefish.
magic circles to perform
I saw this and I'm like,
rituals.
yeah, that reeks of
Ride on
Chucklefish.
brooms, and learn
I don't think I've heard of this
advanced
game before.
techniques to go from witch in training to
Witches?
skilled spellcaster.
Which is did they have ghouls
There's
too?
also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes.
Another game that I'm like, this looks really cool. I'm
Take on
probably not gonna
various
play it,
jobs
but
to help pay for
I like
tuition,
the art style. A very like cozy looking,
or use the spells you've learned
kind of unique
to craft
almost.
and sell
Like you definitely see the
original
pixel games like this, but not like.
items. Plus, up to
this
4
exact
players can make
art
magic
style, I
together
guess.
in online
I do
co-op.
like the broom mechanic. That could
Explore
be
this
interesting.
whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond.
Oh, so it's like wizard school. I haven't seen that
Are you
before.
ready for a
They got
spellbinding
house
journey?
building. Gosh.
Enrollment begins
I'm
when
talking about
Witchbrook
Stardew
launches
Valley
onto
and how I
Nintendo
finished it.
Switch
I'm looking at
this
this and I'm seeing like some elements I like. I should not be touching this game at all.
action, adventure, and arcade games await.
All right,
Set off on
the
a
scraps.
fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious
Ooh.
deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure,
Ooh.
you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares
Archipelago.
and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to
I have never
find
heard of
your
this game
own
before.
path through the
People make
enchanted
such a big deal
world.
about
Can
Cuphead.
you uncover the secrets
This is
beyond
hand drawn
the
too. I
Palace of
don't
Gold?
think I've heard of
Find
this
out
ever
when the
before.
Eternal Life of Goldman
That looks.
launches on Nintendo
I
Switch
haven't really
this
been paying,
holiday.
paying attention to the gameplay, but the visuals look really neat.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary
Xevious?
of Gradius with a
Oh.
collection of arcade shoot-'em-up
I was
games
close.
from across the
Xevious,
series.
Gradius, same thing. I
Titles
think Xevious
include
is vertical.
Gradius,
This is horizontal.
Salamander, Life
All right.
Force,
Life.
Gradius 2,
Okay, the fourth game.
Gradius 3,
Oh, look how good 3.
And Salamander 2. Some
Salamander.
titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions.
I don't care,
and
but
launch
it always is neat getting these
Plus,
compilations like
take the
these,
helm in a
just to
brand new entry,
preserve more and more of these games and make them more easily accessible. Because like there's so many games I would never play if it weren't for like the
Gradius
Switch Online
Origins
service, and
launches on the Nintendo Switch
or just
system
never be able to
August
play
7th. Pre-orders begin
without
later today
forking over
on
$1,000
Nintendo
bucks.
eShop. Battle to the
And-
beat.
oh,
in
Battle
Night of
Necrodancer?
the Necrodancer. Press
I feel like
the
we've-
corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat.
I don't think this is
Keep the
new.
cadence
I
going
feel
with
like we've
epic
seen this
boss
before,
battles,
maybe.
quirky minigames,
I could be wrong though.
remix stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack ADLC.
Oh, Celeste.
And be on the
I was hearing
lookout
the
for more
Celeste theme.
DLC in the future.
Oh my god, there she
Rift
is.
of the Necrodancer launches
Oh
on
man, I'm getting
Nintendo Switch later today.
PTSD from Celeste Part 2. That was.
Let's see what's in store.
I was gonna say Katamari Damacy. That's not it. Is that Hello Kitty? It's not Hello Kitty either. What is this?
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the
Tamagotchi?
Connection series.
I have never heard
There are
anyone call it that.
stores
Tamagotchi?
galore. Design glasses
What
at the,
the
eyewear
heck?
shop. Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates at the afternoon
I thought those
tea
were
shop.
teeth on the table. Those are
12
teeth.
Wonderful stores need your help.
Okay.
Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you get to meet more Tamagotchi.
I wasn't
making the
expecting
town livelier
much.
than before.
This looks
With over
interesting.
100 new and classic
I don't know.
Tamagotchi,
I feel like
business is sure to be booming.
I can't tell if this is like a
Get
little
ready to
kids
set up
game or if it
shop
actually is
when
kind of like has some
Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo
some
Switch
substance
June
to it.
27th.
A lot of like, I mean, I don't know. I guess June isn't that far away. Come to think of it, it's only a couple months. Oh, it's Pokemon. It's Pokemon. I guess it's just gonna be a quick little thing. This is Z. Yeah, this is ZA. There it is. Well, here we are.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends
It's always such a
ZA,
pleasure.
A new title in the Pokemon
Yeah.
series.
I think it's neat.
You'll begin
I don't really care for any of the starters,
choosing
but
one of 3 partner
I don't
Pokemon
remember who I picked in Legends. Who was
settings
even in
is
Legends?
Metropolis, that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games.
Oh,
Lumio
the
City.
map's cool. I don't remember who my starter was in Legends. I don't remember who the starters were in general. I think Cyndaquil was there, but I didn't pick him.
An urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the
Oh, is it
Pokemon
Rowlet?
and people of Lumio City.
I don't remember. I don't remember who my starter was. It was like a year ago.
Scattered all
Look
over
at a
town
look at a
are
little guy
wild
on the top of
zones.
those pillars. They're funny looking.
These areas are special environments where wild
I think it's gonna be
Pokemon can live
neat
comfortably
being able to play in like
even
like
within the
this
city.
grand city. Like I'm always in for like that kind
You
of
can catch
immersive.
Pokemon here,
I like exploring. I think the most in games. So
but they might
in that
be
sense, I
hostile.
do
If
think
you
this is
sense
pretty
trouble,
cool.
Get to safety.
I'm not much of like a
There are
much
Pokemon
of a
that
combat
live
guy.
outside wild zones, too.
If you haven't watched my, like, if
Some
you've
of
seen
them
my Violet
even be
playthrough,
found
you would know I'm not
on
much of a
rooftops.
combat guy. I kind of just run into battle and usually I win.
Easygoing lives in Lumio City.
It's pretty successful.
But
Good I have going. Oh
when night falls,
no.
the
No,
city's aura
it's red now?
transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament,
Is it like the mob?
the ZA Royale.
Okay, so it's not like the mafia. Okay.
Trainers await in battle zones.
So this is what, like their version of
If you're
gyms, I
spotted,
guess.
they'll challenge you to battle.
I forget how Legends 1 had it. I remember they're like the
Strike first,
legendary
you'll be in
Pokemon or
city.
whatever they
You'll
were that
land a
you'd
surprise attack.
fight and like unlock a new
During
area. I
battles,
forget how
using a
progression
super effective move at the right moment is key.
function. I don't think you were really fighting people, but I only played through like the first couple hours, so what would I know?
Mega evolution. Some
I had to
Pokemon
quit
power
because
up
they wouldn't
to
shut
the
up,
north.
and my throat was so sore by the end. They
Come
kept
start at
everyone
rank
kept
Z
talking.
and work your way up to rank A.
It's weird. I feel like my
Trainers
character,
who reach
the
the top
protagonist is so pixelated. Everyone else isn't pixelated. It's I don't know. Oh, these guys are back. The phones.
Day and night
I
are two sides to Lumio
like that
City.
bird.
It seems
I
there
know
are
that
even more
bird.
secrets waiting
Yeah, and the
to be
giant
uncovered.
guy.
What
Okay.
will you find on your adventure?
Lucario. Probably some money.
Pokemon Legends ZA
Late 2025,
launches
okay.
on Nintendo Switch later this year.
It is assuring to see they're spending more time on it,
City, where the game is set,
but
the aura
you never
of
know with
storms
them. You never know with Game
at
Freak.
night. It seems there are
It is
even
nice
more
at least how they're
secrets
able to not
Please be on the lookout
have
for
to
more information
correlate
in the
this with a
future.
generation, and that means they can kind of
Next,
do
please
it
take a look at this.
whatever year they need, I guess. At least a bit more freedom. This is important. Oh.
Hello there.
Rhythm Heaven?
The game you're about to see
Feels like Rhythm Heaven.
doesn't have a big, epic story,
Maybe not.
but what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
So is Rhythm Heaven?
You wanna see?
I don't know.
Just press the button to jump through the ring.
This doesn't feel like Nintendo. They are highlighting it. Maybe it is Nintendo.
It
Come
sounds
on.
easy,
I feel like that's not that hard. Oh my gosh.
but the timing is super tricky.
What's this
Maybe
robot
you could try
voice?
it in time to a rhythm.
I feel like this is probably Rhythm Heaven, which is one of those few series that they really have not incorporated into the Switch. So it makes sense, especially this late into this late into
This
its
game,
life.
You might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm.
I feel like with this drawn-out trailer, it's got to be the real thing and not like some spiritual successor
With
from
that,
someone else.
You might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
They're so unhappy. Maybe? That looks like Rhythm Heaven. That art style. Yeah, oh yeah, this is probably...
Get into the rhythm
Ooh.
with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
There we go. Yeah, how long has it been?
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
It's been a while. I can't believe it's gonna... Next year? Did they forget to make it?
Rhythm Groove, a brand new entry
Were
in
they
the
just
Rhythm
like, oh
Heaven
wait,
series.
yeah, we should do that?
It
Why wouldn't they make it
includes
for
lots of
like...
music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku.
Like,
What kinds of
Why?
rhythms do you think you'll hear?
why
Hope you're looking forward to
2026? I mean, at least they're like...
it. Next, we
I
have
guess
news
supporting the
about
original.
use of digital games on your system. Please take a look.
I'm guessing how it's going to transfer over to the Switch 2. Hopefully it's positive news.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system
No.
and a Legend of Zelda game in this one,
No.
freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
Really?
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well,
We're
here's what we came up with.
8 years into the Switch's life.
Introducing the virtual game card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Okay. I'm guessing it's like a Switch Online exclusive.
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card,
Okay.
allowing you to play that title.
Okay. I hope so.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen.
Okay.
Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
Okay. They're really proud of that little animation there.
If you have
They're
two
really proud of
Nintendo
that.
Switch systems, you can eject a virtual
I
game
do
card
not.
from one and load it onto the second.
I'm assuming this is for Switch
Now you can
2.
play this game on the second
Like
system
they're making this
wherever
for Switch
and
2, so
whenever
that way
you
when that
want,
comes out, you're able to,
just as if you had inserted a
preserve your
physical game
games.
card.
because it's way too late
Virtual
into the
game
Switch's
cards,
life
you can
to do
freely load and
this.
arrange which games you play
If it's
on the
only
two
Switch.
systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
I'm trying to figure out how storage works. Like, I mean, I guess I could just.
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your
Okay.
Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless.
I mean,
when
I
you
guess
want to lend a game.
as someone who's not a
Choose
part
the
of any of
title
that
you're
stuff, doesn't really do much to me. But I feel like, yeah, for families, that would be pretty helpful to avoid having to.
And you're done. They they can now play on their own system.
I mean, if they lived together, they would just have the card already, but I guess. Well, no, the digital, yeah, so.
Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you.
That's just weird. It's like you
Making
can't play
digital games
yourself.
Even easier to use.
Okay.
Virtual game card.
How far are we into the showcase? Okay, we're almost done.
The virtual game card feature lets you swap games
Okay.
between Nintendo Switch systems.
I mean, that
as
seems more
Nintendo
like
Switch
a
2 systems.
consumer-friendly feature, so I'm not gonna argue.
This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
Okay.
Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
Pikmin 6. Okay. I don't even know what that is. I don't see Silksong. I don't see Layton either, actually. Come to think of it. So I feel like Layton would be here, but I feel like it's also kind of later, kind of late into this presentation. But that was kind of neat. That's a neat looking game. Huh. Oh. King of Meat. Did I just see that, like a Bug Fables looking game they're just transitioning to? Or that's some other game? Luz Lagoon. That's neat. Is that like a 3D platform? Oh. Is this... Oh, level 5. That's who makes Layton. So, I think so. So, maybe...
Uncover history once more.
Mario.
An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing onto Nintendo Switch.
I feel like I've heard this game. I've been like for Homeless Core, I've been working a lot. I've been diving into game soundtracks a lot. So I feel like I recognize this game's name from like my soundtrack search.
Experience the original story.
Yet again, cool it's being preserved. It is weird because it's like drawn backgrounds with pixelated characters, like sprites.
With more characters in battle.
Interesting.
And transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system.
I'm gonna say no Silksong, unless they end with Silksong. But if they do have like a Kirby remaster, they probably end with that.
Even more powerful bosses.
So they could probably have like Layton before that. I'm not sure how much they would prioritize that game though. I mean, I think it's like,
Saga Frontier
of course, it's Square Enix. Of course. What else would I expect?
Monumental adventures.
Oh, what's this? I know this, I think.
Embark on peaceful journeys across
Oh,
series
it's
of beautiful
a combination
puzzle
of two games.
Wander through
Okay, I don't
isometric
know what
worlds
this is.
filled with stunning
I thought I
landscapes
knew
to
what it was.
manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold.
People are doing smart
In
things.
Monument
I
Valley,
cannot
lead
complain about any of
Princess
this.
Ida in her quest
looks
for
neat.
forgiveness, while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A
Not the
different
Crow
journey awaits
people.
in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through
I don't know if I've
motherhood
seen
as
this
she and
before
her
anywhere.
child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry.
Maybe?
Both
I don't
games
really
contain
watch
all
other
additional
presentations.
chapters, add-ons,
I might like
and
I might skim
the
the
first
Xbox
few
One or
Monument Valley games
something.
launch
I don't
on
have those
Nintendo
systems, so I
Switch
just don't really
April
care.
15th. Pre-orders
I'll
begin
I'll hear about
today
I'll hear about the
on
highlights
Nintendo
later,
Shop.
so that's usually just what I do.
And help Noor on her journey to restore
3?
the world's light in Monument Valley 3.
No.
Setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Is that a new thing? I don't know. What is this? Professor Layton? Is this Everybody's Golf?
A brand new entry
Yeah.
in Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo
It's like the
Switch.
first. This and Rhythm Heaven are the first like correct guesses I've made on
Time
games.
your button press just right
Is this
and
like?
take your shot.
Isn't this more like a PlayStation series? I think it started on PlayStation.
Side spins
Oh man,
and other special shots.
I don't mean to complain. Just like man,
In the
this
single
reeks of
player
Switch.
challenge,
Like visually,
compete
man,
face
this
off
just
against a
looks like
range of
Switch.
rivals to become
The rabbit just
ultimate golfer.
despawned. There was a bunny and he just
In
despawned.
Wacky Golf, Your
Wacky
shots could
golf.
get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall.
Yeah, I think,
It's
yeah,
called
so this
Disc
started as a
Golf,
Hudson
for the
Soft
book.
series. Or no, not
Up to four
Monolith.
golfers can hit the fairway
Who makes the
together
Mario
locally
Sports games?
or in online play.
Not Monolith. Intelligent Systems?
So just relax and get ready to
No,
tee off.
Camelot. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Everybody's
Camelot.
golf hot shots
Yeah, I think
lands on
Camelot made the
Nintendo
first
Switch
one, and
this
then
year.
they pass it on to, I guess, Namco, whoever it is. Professor Layton.
Unite some of Marvel's
Ex-Marvel?
greatest superheroes in the fight against evil.
Cool
Pair up
trip.
2 heroes from the roster of 15.
I feel like there's been a lot of
Unite
Marvel
some
like beat 'em ups.
spectacular Spider-Man
Maybe that was just like Street Fighter
and
versus Marvel or
ferocious
whatever that game, or
Wolverine to
Capcom.
take on the challenge. From close quarters
I don't know.
combatants to aerial
It is
agents,
fun. I feel like every
you can
game is
mix
like,
and
is this
match a
new?
variety of heroes
Is
for an
this
amazing
a new
array of
announcement, or is
possibilities.
this just
And swap between your
the
team of two
Switch's
at any time.
scraps being shown
Take
off?
advantage of your team's strengths
Again,
over
visually this
your
looks pretty
foes.
neat.
Plus,
I like the
4
pixels
players
and
can assemble
I like the
local and
colors.
online co-op play.
Some neat animations too.
The
How
battle for the
how far are we?
favorite
All right, we have time for like
begins when
2 more
Marvel
games.
Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo
Thinking
Switch
Layton and
system
Kirby.
this holiday.
Trust me, guys.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
I
where
could
you'll
tell.
battle as a tag team of different superheroes.
You really aren't keeping that a
Next
secret, huh?
is our last game announcement.
Okay.
Please take a look.
I'm guessing it's either Kirby or Silksong. Layton? Tomodachi Life. Oh my gosh, it's Tomodachi Life. I don't know if this is one or a new game. People have been begging about this for years.
How refreshing.
Oh my gosh, it's terrifying. What the? I feel like this is probably just a new game. Especially if they're closing out on this and like giving it all that time. They do look kind of weird. It's like they're still Mii's, but
Tomodachi Life. Living the dream.
okay. Okay. I'm just surprised they're still making games for this system, especially because it doesn't seem like there's any. Oh.
Did you want to talk?
What am I?
Glad that was only a dream.
What am I supposed to say about this? All right.
That was Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream.
Yeah.
The first new entry in the series.
So I'm
in
trying to
over
think.
10
So we
years.
have Metroid Prime 4, which
In the
is
trailer,
I'm assuming in the
some new
fall at
characters
this
living
point.
on
If they
an
have,
island out
if they
at sea.
didn't say June or July, it's probably going to be in the
What
fall.
kinds of interactions do you think they'll have?
Xenoblade X just came out,
We hope you're looking forward to it.
so Rhythm Heaven and this are build 2026. There's gonna be nothing this year.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
I guess they're
so
gonna be
far.
advertising the rest of the next week's direct, which I will be
Our
making a video
final
on too.
announcement is
Oh.
something a little different that's not a game.
Oh,
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
guessing Mario Movie
Hello,
2.
I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank
Or he's
you
gonna
for
start doing
watching today's
karaoke.
Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly,
It's ending.
and now these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
I'm guessing more like a live thing, maybe.
Thank
Or
you
is he
all
just
very
yapping?
much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations. But
Okay.
we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called
No.
Nintendo Today,
It's phones.
which functions like a daily calendar.
Is this what Miyamoto's doing?
Nintendo events.
Is this
We'll
his job
also be
now
delivering
to make
all
the
sorts
phone
of
app?
content about Nintendo games and characters every
Okay.
day.
I mean,
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd,
we could have ended it with the
news
Mii's.
about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
I'm sure it will.
Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices
Charming.
later today.
Charming.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
That's all I have to share.
Okay.
I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
No, he's so happy. Oh, the date's right too. Wow.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Is it? Okay.
Thank you for
So
watching.
my predictions, I predicted they would cover Metroid and Pokemon, which they did. They did not do Silk Song, they did not do Layton. And those are my predictions. Yeah, I feel like Rhythm Heaven and Tomodachi Life are kind of like the two main, in my head at least, they're the two main things that the Switch didn't cover that's still relevant. Sorry, Star Fox fans. And yeah, I mean, I feel like both of the series have been ones people have been predicting. Just I rarely ever use this thing. I have two games for it, being Baby Pals and Per Pals Perfection. Thanks, Andreas. And yes, I'm not really much into know-how of more of the handheld games. Like I know of them, but I don't play them. So yeah, they're just never been things I think about. But it is cool. I mean, like I know Tomodachi Life has just been one of the main requested things. The Miis do look weird. I don't know what it is. Like they're not as expressive, I guess, as Miitopias were. Maybe, but like still kind of a bit more modernized, like the leg animations and whatnot. It seems interesting. I wonder how it is gonna. Yeah, huh. I think I would enjoy this game a lot. I never got, like I said, I never got around to the original on the 3DS, but it seemed a very charming time. But yeah, I mean, I guess that concludes this. I don't really have a whole lot to say, but at the very least, next week, hopefully, I'll have things to say about that. This looks a lot like New Horizons. Like I guess my mouse isn't visible to you guys, but on like the middle left screen, like those furnitures, like the chair and tables, or table and chairs, that reeks of like New Horizons. But yeah, I'll be doing this again. If you're a fan of my channel, this awoke me out of my slumber, and within a week I'll be gone again. So that's something to look forward to. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in a week. And I gotta go back to bed.